Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is Third Coast on Third Rock. It's your boy Nate.
It's your boy CoreyP coming to your live.
Chilling, man. Oh, I walked in on you talking about names and names you shouldn't be saying.
Yeah, names of girls that you don't want to mess with. If her name is Nadia, don't do it. Like if she walks up to you and she's like, "Hey, what's your name?" You're like, "My name's John. What's your name?" She's like, "Nadia, fool."
She throws a fool in there. Nah.
Just be like, "Dog, look." Just like your whole existence, just jump in the black hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking.
Yo, man, I think I've only ever known one Nadia, and we don't really know each other. It's just kind of like acquaintances at best. What's another name? I think like
Beth. If her name's Beth, don't do it, dog.
Beth is a bad one.
Don't do it. Fuck yeah, Beth.
No, what if she goes by Beth or Bethany? She's like.
See, Bethany's not that bad, right? But Beth, she goes by Beth, just.
Or she goes by Crystal. Is she not Crystal? She goes by Crystal.
Crystal.
Drop that bitch on the
Damn,
curb.
that's a hard one. Crystal.
That's a drink. That's. I think I got that for a fucking Boondocks. It's like a stripper name.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Crystal.
Stripper names are weird, honestly. It's funny. They're usually named after like
something
liquor.
Stupid, like a
it's usually
like a.
liquor.
They're usually named off of like a random color or like a flower, like rose or like
Gardenia.
Or
That's
like,
actually a real person's name. I heard Gardenia is a real name.
or fucking
Violet.
Yeah, dude. Man, there's probably like.
We're Violet.
I wonder how many strippers are like named Violet.
I want to meet the stripper whose name is just Sarah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She goes
like-
by plain name, like Jane.
Man, I went to high school with this one girl and I saw her at the strip club and it was a little awkward, but she was looking fucking good though. And I was like, damn.
That's like a dream, man. If I see some girl, man, like I thought she was banging in high school, and then I go to a strip club and I see her.
Nah, she wasn't banging in high school. She was whack as fuck. Like
Oh, shit.
I never hollered at her. Thought she was. I never thought she was anything to mess with. But man, when I see her at the strip club, like, ooh, I was like, damn, this bitch is booming. You know what I'm saying? But
Did you have a funny stripper name?
well, her name was Bella, so I don't know
That's
her.
actually kind of like
Her real name was Bella, so I don't know if she was going by something else at the time. But I remember she looked at me, she recognized me, and I looked at her, and I was like, "You look fucking good." And she came and sat on my lap, and then I was just touching her thigh, and I was like, "You're fucking sexy." Like she had the whole sex appeal. Like yeah, strippers are hot, right? But this bitch was pretty too, like real pretty, like the face. And, you know what I'm saying?
Dang, she was one of those strippers.
Yeah.
Dang. There was another name you said. You said Destiny.
Oh yeah, Destiny. See Destiny? Yeah, don't look.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Man.
Or you could tell by the earrings she wears. Like if she wears those shrimps, dog.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. You know, I remember my niece said the bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe, and I was like, is that true? But then I started like, I don't know these girls. I see them sometimes. I'm not gonna think they're a hoe, but they got these big hoops.
Nah, it's like
tits are out.
it's just those little shrimps. Like that means they're ghetto. Like they're fucking, like they the shit they do.
Oh, the shrimp one? It's
yeah.
Like,
no, like it's like they're like it's like a loop, but they're like.
It's like kind of got a bend in it, like a banana kind of.
Kind of, yeah. I don't fucking know how to.
It looks like a shrimp. It looks like some
shrimp.
Looks coconut shrimp, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go down topic lane right here.
Let's roll. We're driving. Put your foot on the gas and something.
Me and Nate were just warming up.
Yo, we were talking about, and this is something I've been wanting to talk about.
The Memorial Day miracle.
The Memorial Day miracle.
Oh, we're gonna say that for later.
No, that was it actually. I was gonna say like, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, if you'd be so kind, tell us what you did, where you were, what was going on in your life at the time when the Spurs won in 1999.
Well, what the fuck were you doing? Because you were only like 5.
Let me tell you. No, wrong.
How do you remember?
I was a little bit older. Because if you were in first grade.
Dude, I was born in 96.
Okay.
So, I was in first grade when I saw the 2003 one. That's the only one I saw from. And then,
okay, I get it.
So the very first one was the one I didn't see. But you claim you saw that one.
I did see it.
So what the fuck did you do?
Well, I was a kid.
Right.
I was little. I was real little. I might have been in first grade or something. I remember coming home and everyone was in my living and I had a tiny fucking living room,
Mm-hmm.
and they were all staring at this tiny little TV. Yeah, straight up, we got the bunny ears on the side with the foil wrapped around the motherfucker. And I'm like, what are y'all watching? I didn't know much about basketball. I like Michael Jordan and Space Jam. Shout out to Michael Jordan and Space Jam.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also, for some reason, a fan of the Grizzlies back when they were rocking the green and yellow.
Ooh, those
Shout
are
out to
hard.
the old school Grizzlies. Fuck yeah. Word is bond. So, boom, the game on. They win. This is not the Memorial Day win. That was game 2, the Memorial Day miracle. And I remember seeing them win. My parents went crazy. My mom was like tearing up and shit. Like, it was emotional. Straight up. Shout out to everyone who teared up, because that was a thing, man. It was such a hard time for San Antonio to get over that hump, and we finally did.
Nah, dog, you're not lying, because just winning a championship in general. So like going on the run that the Spurs went on, like, dude, like growing up, like watching them year after year in the playoffs, or like just being that good team. And then like just seeing my dad like them and see him just be passionate about the fucking game. So
what did you say he did?
In the 2003, I remember specifically we're at my old house and he's wearing his Tony Parker jersey. It is black, and he got 2 beers and chugged them. It was 2 or 3, and he chugged them, but like poured them on himself too at the same time, just like very like wild, just like stone cold. Like he's on the front porch and he's like and like yeah. I do not remember the Piston championship. I don't remember us winning that one. Mm-hmm. But I do remember winning when we swept LeBron.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That next one.
I thought it was 5.
See, I remember the Piston series, like playing them multiple games, but I don't remember that night when we won, the game that we actually won it. Mm-hmm. But I remember my dad was at work for the 2007 one, which kind of sucked because we always watched the games with him. So
that, I believe, 2007 one, I think that was Cleveland.
Yes, that's the LeBron sweep. When they swept LeBron.
Yeah, they did. They swept the fuck out of him.
And LeBron was still pretty good at that time to take his team to the fucking...
That was crazy because he was brand new. He was like a kid.
Yeah, dude.
He was like a kid carrying the team.
He was not LeBron like today. Like,
yo, I know a lot of San Antonio motherfuckers don't like him, but come on, you gotta respect him. Shout out to LeBron, man.
I think now it's changing. I think like as he gets older and it's like...
They step back and see it.
In a sense, like when people don't like other athletes, it kind of comes from ignorance. Like you're ignorant. Like you don't respect the fact that he's an athlete. Just because you don't play for your team doesn't mean you have to call him a crybaby for every
until you see LeBron playing for San Antonio Spurs, then you're like, fuck yeah, going crazy.
But like my thing, I don't really like how everybody just dogged him for everything. Like, oh, he's a crybaby. He's this. I've seen every single NBA player holler at the refs when something doesn't go their way.
Oh yeah,
but look, when LeBron does it, it's like, oh shit, you're a fucking bitch. You're a crybaby. You're this. And it's like, come on, bro.
He's a human being too.
Yeah, he's fucking gets to express himself. He fucking works hard. He don't get the call. He's gonna give you an earful. Yeah. It's just
I remember him saying something in an interview. He's like, y'all have no idea how many calls I don't get.
Yeah.
They foul me, but because I'm a big guy, I can take it.
Yeah.
They don't call it. It's like, what the fuck? But
yeah, so like I remember seeing those, but the big one, man, the fucking biggest one was when 2014. That was a
big one. Now hold on.
That one probably meant the most to my dad.
Now okay. Now hang on. I'm gonna run back to that. But let me tell you, I'm gonna go back to '99 real quick.
Yeah, you didn't finish telling me.
I was a kid. We had a shitty little green Aerostar minivan. Shout out to the green Aerostar. It was beat up. It had 2 driver and passenger windows, and then no other windows.
That's weird.
It was fucked up. And the little windows they had on the side, like for the other passengers in the back, it was a little side window. They just kind of slid open.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I'm there in the back. I'm chilling. We're driving downtown, honking our horn and shit. We're high-fiving motherfuckers standing on the side of the road. Bitches are flashing their titties.
Bro.
Straight up, that happened, man. And straight up, dude, people get festive. And I don't know why.
It's a different time.
It was a different time.
You can't be showing your titties now.
Hey, in 2014, I saw titties too, but hold on. We'll get to that.
Okay, cool.
So, my mom had this little Spurs bear. It was like a little Spurs teddy bear, and I was a weird kid. I was goofy, so I started dancing with the bear and put a little sideshow on there for everyone passing by the van. They loved it, but it was embarrassing as fuck all. Because then my brother and my mom were ripping on me like days and months later after that. He's dancing with the little bear, fucking cute. I was like, oh, this bitch. But yeah, man, that was badass. We drove around downtown, and in 2014, actually, I was out of town, and we came back just in time. And I got with Shadow, and Shadow was like, boom! Like, I got to the apartment, and Shadow was changing, and he was like, he had one shoe on, he's running. He's like, bro, let's go! I was like, oh shit! So I changed real quick. We went to the Alamo Draft House with another friend, and we watched the game on the movie screen. Because there was no way we were going to get in the fucking,
Yeah.
And when they won, man, popcorn was flying. People had brought little streamers, and they were making all kinds of noise. It was bad. And we saw some titties. Hell yeah. Shout out to the titties.
Yeah, because I remember like my dad always like told me like the in sports like there's the revenge games, and we talked about this a little bit. Like the revenge game, he goes that like it meant a lot because that they were good and they got beat, but they didn't get beat because they sucked. They kind of got beat off of when Ray Allen hit that 3 the year before, that fucking, and it kind of put the Spurs in a hole where like they beat them, yes they won, but they didn't beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
So you went home or like you went back thinking like, yo, we could have had that, like, and that's what fucking sucks. So then next year when the Spurs did beat them, my dad fucking cried, like he fucking cried.
The tears flowed.
I was at Whataburger and I got off. Everybody's at my house, like a couple family friends, and I just remember my dad was fucked up and he was just so happy, just fucking like.
It's an awesome feeling when your team wins, and you know
Fuck
what?
yeah.
San Antonio,
Fuck yeah.
we were spoiled for a little while, dude. After '99, we went on a good streak where either we won or we were in the playoffs, or even in the finals for that matter.
And I remember every time we didn't make it or like we lost, it's because somebody was hurt.
Yeah,
I remember like
that too.
I remember like 08, 09, like Ginobili was hurt.
What was it?
Like 2010, like Parker was hurt, and it was like damn,
when did we get hosed? With Kawhi. Kawhi shot that 3 and homeboy on the Golden State. I forget that fucker's name. I'm not gonna give him an empty shout out because everyone gave him a lot of flack.
Zaza Pachulia.
Zaza. Fuck you, though, Zaza.
Fuck is his name, Zaza Pachulia or
something like that. Who gives a fuck what his real name is?
Fuck him.
You know what? No empty shout out to him, but Zaza, go fuck yourself. That was bullshit. He robbed us. He literally like Kawhi jumped up and he was like, he put his foot there like.
Dude, there's a compilation on YouTube of all the fucking dirty shit he's done.
He is a dirty player.
He's dirty motherfucker,
He's a
bro.
dirty fucking player, man.
He's like fucking Jason Terry. Remember? Was it Jason Terry?
Wait, Jason Terry?
One of the one that played for the Mavericks. He was fucking dirty too. He would
Well, hold on now.
Not was it Jason Terry or the other one?
Damn.
Fuck.
I'm not too big on my Mavericks trivia, and you know what?
But the Spurs went at it with the Mavericks for a bit too.
Wait, we had a dirty fucking player.
Who, us?
Very dirty. Bowen and Sean
Bruce
Elliott.
Bowen? I heard shit about Bruce Bowen.
I don't know. I might be getting my intel wrong about Sean Elliott. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen. But Bruce Bowen used to do
he was dirty, yeah.
shit.
I heard
he used to do some dirty shit.
Matt Barnes said that he would scratch you.
Yeah, and he kick.
And that his nails were long. He would specifically scratch you. Like he would try to fucking dig his nails in you. Like y'all are posted up like this. Like he has his arm right here on you. Like kind of like waiting for the rebound.
Man,
he's digging his shit in you.
I'll be like, boom, my bad.
Yeah, and he was so fucking fast though. Like I remember when we were young, like Bruce Bowen, like no, he was gonna get in your face. It was Kobe, like your best player, Bruce Bowen was guarding him. It was not Ginobili or Parker. It was fucking Bowen, and he was locking that ass down. And next thing you know, he's always in the corner for the 3. He stayed in the fucking. Him and Brent Berry were good at those corner 3s, dog. Fuck yeah, Brent Berry was good, dog. I remember this one game, the Spurs were getting blown out. And at the end, they put Brent Berry in because, like, he wasn't bad, but he was kind of like
a 6-man.
Yeah. Sense. And he gets in and just starts draining threes. Like, he scored, like, I want to say, like, 12 in the fourth. Like, and it was, like, cleanup time. And, like, he kind of, like, almost brought them back, but they didn't. But I remember that time. I was like, damn, Brent Berry's going fucking hard right now. He put the team
on his back for as long as he could.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He was a good Spur. Another old Spur, I remember Michael Finley.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Michael Finley. Damn.
The Spurs had a lot of good dudes like here and there.
Dude, I love how a lot of our players and a lot of our staff went on to be coaches of other teams and shit.
And they went on to be something. I mean, the one I fucking hate is Jonathan Simmons. I hate how they didn't give him the money and I get it. It's just how things played out. But that was one where he was already strolling. In the playoffs of 2017, Jonathan Simmons, he was number 17.
Yeah.
And he was already on a stroll with the Spurs, like,
dude, he was great.
Yeah.
Dude, he was fucking great.
Yeah, dude.
And that was a letdown.
Yeah, I didn't like the way they handled that situation.
Nah.
And I think they sent him to a smaller market. Come on, where did he go?
Yeah. Pulling it up right
He
now.
went on to go play somewhere else for 2 years, and he just went downhill after that, bro. I think the Spurs had him in a good position to be like undistracted by all the outside stuff, like because he was a D League player. I don't know if you know that. Like,
yeah, he was.
He paid $150 to get into the D League. He made the tryout and ended up going to the fucking Spurs and being a pretty good player. But that didn't last long. But shout out to Jonathan Simmons, man. That fool was a fucking beast.
Yeah, I want to say he went on, what is it, with who is this here? I think this is, oh shit. He's on a random team now. He is no longer apparently in the NBA.
Yeah, see, that's why I had looked him up the other day, and I was like, damn, bro, that sucks.
Jonathan Simmons, and it's funny you should say that because I remember Shadow, shout out to homie Shadow, he was not following him, but he was watching him, and he was the first one to draw my attention to Jonathan Simmons. And he was like, dude, this guy's fucking badass.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember he bought his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
He ordered his shirt ahead. Like, nobody had a Jonathan Simmons shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he still has it.
He probably don't.
He might, because Shadow holds on to shit sometimes like that. Shadow, let me know, bro, if you got that shirt. That's a dope-ass shirt. And shout out to Jonathan Simmons, man. Sorry for the way we treated you here. That was fucked up. Come back, we'll give you a second chance.
Oh man, yeah, that was a
That was dirty.
That was a
Man.
letdown.
It was ugly. And you know, there were men like, okay, part of me thinks that they could have done that with some other players, like they could have, you know, made things better, but
yeah,
I don't know, man. They fucked up a lot of shit like that.
Yeah.
But
One I don't agree with that the Spurs. I don't think signing Aldridge was ever good for us. I don't think that Aldridge was ever somebody that I think that he was decent for the time being, but I don't think that he was ever the dude that we could counter.
not worth 80 some odd million. I'm sorry, man. 80 million. You're a star. You got to be. You're like Lillard, man. If we had Lillard, if it was Lillard on that contract, Damian Lillard on that contract, 80 million to that motherfucker.
Yeah,
sure.
I think that he was good, but his defense was just horrible at times.
It was.
And he just wasn't that big guy that you were afraid of.
Yeah. He wasn't no Tim Duncan, David Robinson.
He was that guy that if you're a point guard, you're coming into this game like, fuck yes. Because I'm not going against Boogie. I'm not going against Draymond Green or somebody that's aggressive up in the middle. Aldridge was a fucking softy, bro. Like,
soft,
but he was still solid. I just don't think that the Spurs should have really.
I don't think it was a solid trade. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, you know, aside from that, talking about bad trades and everything.
Bad trades.
Bad trades.
What about bad drivers?
Bad drivers?
Look,
Fuck bad drivers. Yo.
I have a theory about drivers because this is my thing.
Tell me.
This is my fucking thing.
Drop it.
I've never been in a car with somebody who admits they're a bad driver. Like, yo, I suck at driving. That was my fault. Oh, fuck. I'm a bad driver.
I don't think you're ever going to find yourself in a car.
But every time you're in the car and something happens, the person that's driving claims that everybody else around them can't drive.
True that. Damn.
Is it that they can't drive or they drive different than you?
And you just...
Are they more cautious? So just because they're not switching lanes going as fast as you are, does that make them a bad driver?
No.
I hear it just so much. Oh, these people don't know how to drive. San Antonio people don't know how to drive. They don't know how to drive. And it's like, yo, are they dead? Are they have they crashed?
Mm.
They're operating that motor vehicle, and they've been doing it doing a good job of it for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You've had that car with no dents, no crashes. Like, you're a good driver.
Mm-hmm.
So just because you don't go as fast as these other fucking people or you don't cut people off, that does not mean you're a bad driver.
No, but you know what I cannot stomach is when you're on the highway and there's some asshole in the hammer in the left lane, right? Because there's the left lane, that's the hammer, and the right lane, the right lane is, your slow lane, basically. Mm-hmm. You're in the left lane, you got your blinker on to go left, there's only 2 lanes, so you can't go any fucking further, you're gonna end up in the grass, and you're going like 50 miles an hour. Get the fuck out of the way. Like, ladies and gentlemen, if you're one of those assholes who like to drive 50 miles an hour in the hammer, scoot your bitch ass off. Like, scoot over, please. Let me pass you. Come on now.
I agree because like that just comes down to common sense. Get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way. That's it.
Like, come on now.
There is no like that's not being a bad driver. That's just being a dumbass in general.
Yeah.
You're a fucking dumbass.
Oh, come on, man. You know what's up.
When I drove, bro, I was always careful.
Mm-hmm.
I was a slow driver. I like to drive slow. I don't fucking... Time to time, I'll pick it up.
Mm-hmm. Now, I agree driving smart. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what I would always tell. What's her name, man? After we split up, she crashed her car. And she calls me, and I'm like, I've told you 1,000 times. You're trying to get there 10 seconds quicker than the other person.
Yeah.
10 seconds quicker. You're fucking doing... You're going to risk your life for 10 seconds. And then just to make it to a red light.
For real. So at the end, it's just a light. You're fucking waste.
Like, chill the fuck out, slow down, or like let other people go, or just be patient. Like, I can't.
Be patient and be smart, man.
It's fucking ignorant when people like hop in the car, and mainly girls. I've never really been in the car with one of my guy friends, and I felt like kind of shaky about it. Like I could let my guy friends drive, but I could be on my phone looking down and like doing. When a girl's driving me around,
you know what's funny?
Man.
I kind of like, I feel the same way, but you know what's fucked up? Like in my family, both me and my dad felt like that about my mom. She's a crazy driver, but me and him both got in a fucking car accidents, and that woman barely got into a fender bender. And it was just like a little boom.
This
like
is
soft.
dude.
Like,
so this is the thing that trips me the fuck out. I got in the car with Kat and her friend Janae. Her friend Janae's driving us.
Yo.
Drives like a maniac.
She's a man.
She's one of those like, like the way she brakes and like she picks speed up for
like
nothing.
She
like,
steps on the brake real quick,
and then she
got both feet. She got both left foot on the gas.
I'm in
right
the back,
foot on the
right?
brake.
I'm in the back seat, and I'm just like, and I'm like, what the
Holding
fuck,
on to
dude?
little thing and
I was
shit.
I was fucking pissed. What's her name's sister drove us one time? Nicole's sister.
Oh, okay.
The worst. I was fucking pissed. Like, I was literally pissed because I had to be in the car with her.
Ooh.
That's how bad and stupid of an ignorant driver she was.
Whoa, what did you do?
Cut people off, speed, like the dumb shit that girls think that is cool. You think you're flexing, you think you're badass. When you're dead in the grave because you wanted to be stupid and fucking cut someone off. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be vulgar, mean like that, guys. I'm sorry, I'm just saying, like, it's very ignorant when people don't take things into consideration of how fucking dangerous it is operating a motor vehicle with the fucking...
With people, well, by yourself or with people, especially more so with people in the fucking car. Absolutely.
Yeah, and like, homegirl will have her kid in the car, and I'm like, yo, why do you drive like this with your son in here? I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's ugly. And you know, like we here on the Third Coast, we love women, but we hate women that are bad drivers. Or we don't hate you, but we hate the fact that you're a shit driver. Yo, get that shit.
I just hate when they're not... You think that it's not gonna happen to you. You think that...
Do that.
These girls think... and the fucking one I hate is, oh, I have insurance.
Huh. That's ugly. That's a terrible
I have insurance.
mentality.
I have insurance. So this 18-wheeler that's gonna come and fucking smack the fuck out of me ain't gonna kill me. Why? Because I have insurance. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with these females, bro?
Well, I mean,
I don't even have a car. I do not have a car. I haven't had a car in a while, right? But like I said, when I did have a fucking car, I never got hit, or I never hit anybody. Actually, I did get hit. I got hit, but somebody hit me. But
you know,
whatever.
man,
But
on my end, I want to be like, yeah, man, female, y'all crazy, y'all bitches crazy. But like I said, my mom never really got into. My dad actually, he totaled his car. He totaled two cars. My dad, I totaled a car. Oh my god. My dad totaled my old Corolla back in the day. What would have been mine.
Yeah.
Dad, shout out to you. I love you. And shout out to the Corolla. I miss you. Straight up.
shout out to the Corolla.
I miss you, baby. And I remember when he wrecked that car. I remember seeing him too. I was driving on the road. And I see my dad on the side of the road looking at me on the phone, like raising his hands, like, what are you doing? I was like, what the fuck? I think I was going to McDonald's or something. I was like, what are you doing? So I stopped, turned around, and I canceled my McDonald's. Thanks, Dad. And then the next time, he told me he didn't even remember what happened.
He was drunk?
I don't think he was drunk, but
Your dad drinks, right?
He does drink, but I don't think he was drunk at that particular time, especially when he was driving.
Yeah.
And he told me that he got into the accident. All he remembers was like opening his eyes and seeing a car in front of him. Like he he's basically like he like licked the license plate, and then there was a car box. My dad was the meat of a car sandwich.
Oof.
My dad was the meat. You know what I'm saying? And he said he had no idea how he ended up in between those buns, but that happened. And you know, like I tell my mom, like, Mom, slow down, you're crazy, and then she'd be like, I haven't been in an accident.
Okay, look.
And I just sit there like,
no, I will say this because I wouldn't say my mom, like I haven't been in the car with my mom in a while. But that's the same with my mom too. Like they kind of look like they're driving crazy, but they've never ever fucked up.
Yeah.
So it's like, hold up, yeah, you are.
They're on something, man.
Yeah,
like, it might be crazy, but they got it. It's crazy. They maneuvered. You know, they mastered. Yeah. Yo, wait, hold up. I have to say this because there is a subscriber who should listen to this and might just. If you feel the need to, you know, make traffic move faster and get home faster by riding someone's ass, don't do that. If you're in a car and there's a car in front of you, give them a car lane space. Don't be on their ass.
I thought it's 3 cars. There's supposed to be.
It might be 3. It's on the highway. Maybe it's 3. On the highway, I think it's 3. And if you're in like, you know, on the regular road, residential, I think it's maybe 2 or 1.
Did you go to driving school?
Yes, I did.
Shout out to driving school.
Shout out 55 driving school. What's up?
I went with my sister. We did driving school together.
Okay.
And it was pretty cool, but it was like there's so many fucking signs and like
there's signs we're never.
They kind of help you pass because nobody was gonna pass that driving school test off of straight memory. Like
dude, fuck the computer driving school test. Anti-shout to that horse shit.
Oh, we did the paper one, I think.
I did the paper one, and then I had to go to the DMV or whatever the fuck and do a computer test.
Oh,
and they're like, what's the square root of 0.7? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there were some
shit.
hard questions in there as far as like
asking algebra and shit.
When does it say to merge left? If you see this sign or this sign, you're like, hold the fuck up. Like, I know stop, go, and like,
dude, they'll put signs in that shit that you're like, that's not even in the state, bitch. Like, that's for snow. Like, what the fuck? We never rarely ever see
everybody would just copy, and I think they knew because it was kind of hard. And I ended up passing. It was easy, but it was time consuming.
Yeah, it is time consuming, man. It's hard but easy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Y'all know what we're talking about on this.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you know this, but growing up, like, I cheated in all my tax tests.
I wouldn't have known that now until you tell me.
So I never took a test. The only one I did on my own was the writing, the English. Like, you write the story because, of course, you can't fucking copy someone's story, right?
so verbatim.
That's not that bad, right? I'll write my story. I knew how to break the paragraphs down. That shit was easy. But I copied every single year off the bubble sheets and fucking in the tax test.
Yeah.
And man, I felt so bad my senior year because there was 6 kids who didn't pass. And my math teacher specifically would only teach them, and everybody else just got to be on their phone.
Oh shit!
This is my senior year in math class.
Oh damn!
First period.
Wow.
So it was fucked. Like I just remember looking at those kids, like, how did you not like? You didn't think to cheat or like what? I don't know. Like I just
maybe they had that Jiminy Cricket,
or maybe they did fucking, or maybe they did cheat and then they cheated off the wrong person. I had a lot of Science Academy kids in my testing room because they go off of alphabetical order. So I'm with a fuckload of smart kids, like all of them. There's like one stupid kid.
You're implied
it's
smart.
Like, there's like 2 stupid kids. There's like me and this guy John or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is fucking.
John. Shout out to John.
Everybody else is stupid smart. Like you don't even see these kids ever. Like they're on the other side of the school.
Okay.
But yeah, I was just copying from everybody, and then like I passed them all. I passed all my fucking tests. Yep.
Damn, son.
So I got really lucky, but it made me think back to the driving school test. Like when I was cheating, I've always been a cheater. You know what I'm saying? I cheat on my bitches too. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I cheat on everything.
God damn.
That's why life cheats me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord, see that? Yeah, full circle, baby. Full circle shit.
That's fucked up. Topic lane.
Topic lane. All right, man. I was asking you this. What was it earlier? Oh, we were talking about it. The history and everything around that involves the iPod Shuffle and MP3s back in the day, the pioneering technology.
So shout out to my mom, Mom Bear, I love you.
Yo, shout out to Mom Bear.
And my dad, right? Because
and the Dad Bear.
My mom bought it, but my dad made the money. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad made the money, but my mom was
no idea what I did to
my
get
mom
this.
was the one that gave the okay to buy me the iPod Nano or the iPod Shuffle. my 5th grade year for Christmas.
Okay.
And I wanted it so bad. I wanted the fucking iPod.
Was it the stick one or
it
was
was
it the little square?
the square one.
And what color did you have?
White.
Okay.
It was the original white.
Okay.
And man, I just remember like my brother finally put some songs on there for me. It was like fucking like some T-Pain or like some System of a Down. Like
shout out to System.
Straight
up.
Toxicity.
Hell yeah, man.
So yeah, like that was really cool. I remember having that. And before that though, my brother had got I think my brother had the stick shuffle.
Okay.
And then my dad got the fucking
the big one.
No, you know how they had the big one, and then they made the little skinny.
That was the Nano. That was the Nano, the iPod Nano
with the camera in the back.
Ooh, I think so. I think so.
My dad had the green one. It
okay,
was the
little. That was a Nano.
Dude, it was like a fucking butter knife. Like it was
very
thin.
thin. Yeah. That was the. They had the one Nano one. They didn't have a camera, and then the second one had.
And it was the little fucking skinny one.
But I had the Nano too.
Man, my dad had down. He had down for a fucking while.
Those were badass, actually.
And then my brother was the very first one in our house to own anything with touchscreen. And my brother got the fucking iPod Touch, the first one, and he's in 6th grade, so I'm in 5th grade. I think this is when I get the shuffle, and he gets the fucking the
Man,
touch.
You were like hierarchies. You're like, bitch.
I didn't really care at the time because I was like, my brother was weird. Growing up, he always like had an eye, or he always just knew where to. Like, he knew what was the hottest thing to get. Mm-hmm. So he was always getting the biggest presents because he knew what was hot right there. Damn. I was a kid, so I just saw the shuffle thing. I was cool with the shuffle. I was like, yeah, the shuffle was cool with me. But my brother always got like, I remember this one year my brother got like a fucking a dirt bike. Mm-hmm. And that was one of our best gifts. Like, even though it was his gift, like we used it.
Y'all all fuck around with the dirt bike. Hell yeah.
We used that bitch for a minute. I remember my dad got on it one time. My dad's he's always been big, right?
Yeah.
And he gets on this little bike, and like for us it goes like maybe like 11 miles per hour, maybe 10. My dad, it goes like 4. It's like, it's all slow.
Like a lawnmower, basically.
Yeah, that shit was cool though. It was a Razor bike too. It was Razor. It was pretty dope.
Shit.
Yeah, shout out to Razor bikes.
Shout out to Razor, man. I only had a Razor scooter. And it was
I want a Razor scooter. I might buy one now.
You're gonna the one you push?
Either a Razor or a Bird. The Bird, you charge it and you you get up to like 17 hours of ride.
No shit.
And all you do is charge it. And I was like, dude, like if I want to go to
something to the bar. Yeah.
Anything. I can just hop on my little motherfucking scooter.
You know, man, one time, you gotta be careful, man, because you're gonna ride that obviously on the sidewalk. Dude, one time, I live in the South Side, ladies and gentlemen. I was riding on a bike. I feel I should have more control on a bike, right? Because I've been riding bikes. I don't really ride scooters.
All right.
Me and homie riding the bike. There's a little dip in the sidewalk, like a crack, on level ground. I'm there. I haven't ridden a bike in like a decade, so I'm like, oh Jesus. I hit the bump. My hands go up and down. I'm like, oh fuck. I tip over. I knock over like a domino. I fall on this fucking grass on the sidewalk right there. Cars are driving by. Motherfuckers honking at my bitch ass, and I fell on the floor. Like, my homie stops. He's up like 20, 30 feet in front of me. He's like, what are you doing? He's laughing at me. I'm like, fuck, man.
That just brought back a fucking throwback memory.
Word.
The time I was in 7th grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
For my birthday, the same thing.
Uh-huh.
I got a bike, right? My dad bought it. My mom bought it. But
okay.
My mom didn't buy it, but my dad didn't buy it.
You
know what I'm saying? Neither of them bought it, but neither of them.
The breadwinner's not the one who bought it.
Yeah. So
the bread.
So everything goes to my mom. So my mom buys me a bike, right? And she buys JD a bike too, Jacob. So we both get bikes. I'm in 7th, he's in 8th grade. And when we go up the street to my girlfriend's house, she lived up the street in this little neighborhood, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like not far at all. So we get on our bikes. My mom says we could go because she wouldn't really let us go out and be out in the streets like that. So we asked her. She said, yeah, we could go. We ride up the street, and as we're on her street, I don't know why me and my brother are like next to each other, and he just like came my way and
he
hits me.
Veering.
Yeah, like he like veered my way, and he hits me, and this is our first day with the bikes.
What are you doing?
And I fell, and like I scraped this up, and it was like
elbow to forearm.
It was one of those scratches where it's bruised and cut. Like you banged it and then scraped.
Oh.
So like it fucking hurt bad, and like
every time you bent your arm straight out, you're like,
and it was just like a big fucking strawberry. You ever seen the strawberry when it scrapes your skin and it's like the little dots?
Yes,
and it fucking just burned. I remember my day was ruined. Like I was just sitting at my girlfriend's house, just like her mom and dad helped me out. They put the stuff
they
on
gave
it,
you some
and I was just sitting there like, fuck. This shit hurt.
What did your brother do? He was doing my bad.
Yeah, I don't even think he realized that he fucked me, motherfucker. JD.
He bumped into you. He doesn't realize. What are you doing?
Any other crashes I had like that? One time it was bad. One time
crashes.
I'm on the bike. Yeah. My little brother Nathan's on the skateboard.
Shout out to Nathan.
And he's laying on the board like
Superman.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm coming by on the bike, and the corner of the bike where the little fucking
where the pegs would be, basically.
Yes, that little fucking screw came and hit him in the head, like barely, like it wasn't bad, but it was enough to get him a little clink with a little bit of blood.
Shave off some hair and shit.
Yeah, it was bad. We were little. I remember we were playing outside. He started crying, whatever the fuck. And then fucking I remember the other time he fucking cut me. Remember I told you this story where the broom broke and he swung it at me and I tried to jump like Swan and he fucking sliced my tit. Damn, bro, that shit fucking hurt. I still have the scar. That should probably be the thumbnail.
That is gonna be the thumbnail, dude. You know what? Since we're talking about bikes, real quick, that reminds me of the time I lived in the cul-de-sac and it kind of was on an incline. So when you're at the top of the cul-de-sac, you're pedaling down, you're picking up mad speed.
Yeah, you pick up speed even though it's still not that steep, bro.
It just has a slight incline. Well, I'm there on my little Walmart Huffy. I got my license plate with my name on the front of the bike, said Nathan.
What were the popular bikes?
There was Huffy, there was Schwinn, and...
It was that one bike, that one brand,
Mongoose?
Mongoose!
Yes! So the Mongoose
yeah, the
bikes,
Mongoose,
baby.
dog.
I didn't have a Mongoose.
Nah, me neither.
That was kind of like... That was bougie. You know, I got the Huffy.
Fuck yeah,
Huffy
dog.
with my license plate on the front with my name on it. Anyways, I used to do little tricks on my bike. Like, I would put my feet on the handlebars.
Oh, yeah.
Or I would stand off on one side of the bike, all cool. So I'm there riding, me and my friend are racing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, my chain pops off.
Oof.
So I'm pedaling, but my feet are just kind of in free motion, just rolling up in like a circular motion. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm picking up mad speed. And I'm coming to my house. My house is like a good 40 feet away, and I'm going fast. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
Trying to like scraping your feet on the ground?
I didn't think about that. I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm bailed because at the end of the cul-de-sac was a ditch, and there was a little bridge with 4 little wooden pillars in front of it to kind of stop anything from hitting it. And I was going to hit those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So instead, I slowly, I veered into my front yard. Yeah, I said, zig, 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 zig. And I see, we had like a tree, a big old tree, and then we had a stump, like a tree stump. Mm-hmm. And I kind of passed this tree stump, and I jumped off it. And I rolled in my grass, and my bike, it broke out and hit the tree. It was fine, the bike wasn't broken. I'll make it look like it was a big explosion shit.
Yeah.
Right? No, but yeah, it was kind of scary. I was like 8 years old, so yeah, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. It was intense.
Yeah, I never really did nothing like that as far as like something crazy.
Well, you got.
I thought I couldn't remember.
You got hit.
But talking about the Mongoose bikes, so me and Sanchez weren't always the best of friends.
Oh no shit.
There was a point in time where we.
Shout out to Sancheezy.
Yeah, Sancheezy, you're a bitch, my dog. You're gonna come on here one day. So, anyways, I have this Ohio State football. Check this motherfucking story out, right? Because this story is funny, and I'm gonna bring this up to my mom when I see her. I'm gonna tell her because I cut my neighbor's grass for $25.
Not bad.
Right, I cut her backyard.
Okay.
I cut the backyard. I'm in 7th grade, and then I'm online shopping, and I see this Ohio State football. It's a red football. It has the Nike logo and the Ohio State logo on it.
Yup.
Fucking dope.
That sounds pretty cool.
It was just about that same price. So I give my mom the money. I give her the cash. She buys it for me with her card. I don't know why my fucking dumbass took the money back, thinking that it was still mine.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And I remember my mom was looking for it. She's like, "Where's the fucking money?" Cause that, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up giving it back to her. She knew I had took it, and like it was like a little situation. I got in trouble or some shit. I was a dumbass, right? I was stupid. But anyway, so this football, I got that in 7th grade. This is my freshman year now. I still have this football. Like this football, I carried it everywhere with me. I went everywhere with it.
You still had it.
I always had it. Like I always had this football. My dad used to say I was like Ricky from Boys in the Hood when he's always carrying the football. So we're in the courtyard at Jay, and Sanchez was the quarterback. We're not that good of friends though, but he gets my ball and he tries to chunk it over the trees, and it ends up getting stuck in the trees, like high up, like not even a fucking ladder could get you up there.
Oh no!
So this is my ball. This is my fucking ball.
You're like seeing red.
Yeah, it's like I'm like, oh no, this is my fucking ball, and I'm like, get my ball. So like I remember we were trying to throw shoes up there, like sticks, and then we could not get it down. So I said, bro, unless you get my fucking ball, I'm taking your bike. And I hopped on his mongoose and I just took off home. He had parked his little bike next to the weight room. Yeah. And I was like, that's my fucking ball, give my ball. And I hopped on his bike.
Did he chase you?
No, but me and my other homeboy took it. My homeboy Chris. Chris is the homeboy I told you with the older brother that we're gonna link up with July.
Okay. Oh, so shout out to Chris and the older brother.
Yeah, shout out to Chris. So me and Chris took the bike and we're having a good time. We're like, fuck yeah, because we didn't have a bike. So we take it, we're riding it and shit, and then I take it home, I park it at the crib. It's like 4:00 and Sancheezy's friends came. Fern and Crawford. I still kind of talk to them.
Okay.
They pull up at my house, they knock. I'm like, I never had friends over at my house. My brother always had friends. So my parents tell me that there was someone there for me. So I go out and it's them. They're like, where's Sanchez's bike? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, where's my ball? And he's like, I have it in my backpack. He's like, but give me the bike and I'll give you the ball.
Damn,
and I was like,
snake.
And I was looking at him like I wanted to see the ball because I was like, you don't have it. Like I knew he didn't have it because how high it fucking was up in the tree.
If he had it, he'd be like, here's the ball.
Yeah, so they're like, nah, his dad's getting mad, some. And I think I ended up giving him back the bike, and then I had to get my ball down like later that week.
Oh, so you ended up getting it down?
Yeah, I ended up getting it.
How did you get it?
I honestly don't fucking remember. I think we got something and just like...
You got lucky.
Like, there was this stick under the bleachers. I remember.
Oh, shit.
I'm about to be a freshman, and like I'm like just looking. I'm like, yo, come on, like, and there's like a lot of people cause it's summer, but there's like the volleyball girls are there in the gym, like all the football guys are in the courtyard. Like we had just got done working out, so like, but like there's not really nothing going on, but there is like everybody's just kind of there hanging out. Yeah. And I'm just looking. I'm like, come on. I walk into the gym and I look under the bleachers, and there's this long fucking stick, and it's mad long. And that's what I had used to fucking...
Damn, it worked?
Yeah, we got it out.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Long ass stick waiting for you.
Man, that ball was legendary though, dog. Legendary fucking ball.
Damn. I remember you had another football that was a badass football.
It's that one.
Was it this one? And some chick like drew and wrote shit all over it. Was that one?
Fucking Nicole wrote on that shit.
Damn.
That's still it. It's a bad motherfucker.
It is a good looking football. Okay, there's some
ball
writing on here.
You could throw it and like you're gonna catch it and like that ball has mad grip.
This is a pig skin. Like,
fuck yeah.
Like, oh motherfucker. This is like leatherhead pig skin.
It's a real football.
Shout out to the leatherhead with George Clooney. Shit.
Let's go down Topic Lane.
Let's do that again. All right, man. So,
Topic Lane for you motherfuckers.
Baby, Topic Lane. All right, man. So, this is going back. I didn't get to actually finish this from the last time. It was the drowning thing about me drowning.
Right.
And me almost drowning. Mm-hmm. Because you told me you drowned. Come on. I just want to tell everyone. You know, if you were drowning once upon a time, we've been in your shoes. You know, I honestly, my whole, I'm just gonna just get it out real quick. When I drowned, or almost drowned. Yeah, I thought I could swim, but that wasn't the reality. I can't float in place. I could float on my back like the guy from, what's that movie with Tom Hanks?
Despicable Me?
No, Tom Hanks. Where he's like, life's like a box of chocolate. Oh my God. Off the dome, I can't. Forrest Gump, thank you. Shout out to Forrest Gump. Man, off the dome, that was stumping,
bro,
dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate that fucking movie.
You hate Forrest Gump?
Yes, I hate that stupid fucking movie, bro. I don't like a lot of movies. It's hard for me to really find a good movie that I like. I like Fury, Wolf of Wall Street, The Warriors, and all Lord of the Rings. The first Harry Potter, and that's probably it.
Really?
The first Harry Potter's hard.
No, okay. Now you just said what was I saying? What movie I said? Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
I hate. Why don't you like Forrest Gump?
I just,
that's interesting.
It's just annoying, bro. Like his character and the fucking. You know what pissed me off at the end when he's running and he has the big ass beard and he just kept running. He kept fucking running and running and running.
He's jogging around the country.
And like he just has that big beard and like all the people are behind him and he's just like. And I was like, what the fuck is this, bro?
Guess I'll go home now.
Yeah, I hate Forrest Gump. That movie's stupid, bro.
I love Forrest Gump because it put him in all these scenarios that he would have never actually been. Like, there's no way he met Elvis Presley and he helped him do his iconic Elvis Presley dance where he's all he's shaking his knees like he's gotta take a shit. Mm-hmm. And then he helped discover the Watergate scandal. You know
what is that?
It was a scandal with was it Nixon, if I'm not mistaken. President Nixon, former President Nixon. I don't know honestly in depth too much about the Watergate scandal.
We'll do some research on it for next time.
I like that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about scandals.
Scandals! Take off your motherfucking sandals.
Scandals with no sandals. Scandals and scammers. Like
scammers.
Scammer, like they call you. Like,
have you ever been scammed?
No, I have not. But my friend did, and I want to say my mom didn't get scammed, but she had her identity stolen.
Damn.
Or she had her card information stolen at a gas pump.
Oh shit.
Straight up. Yo, hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you're pumping gas, be careful pumping at the pump or paying at the pump. I pay in store.
Yeah.
And then you always have to check the card reader too, man, because some motherfuckers, when the cashier's got their back turned, you see it on YouTube. Anti-shout to these cocksuckers. Go burn in hell and die. Mm-hmm. Cashier got her back turned. Motherfucker puts his own card scanner real quick on the thing. Mm-hmm. And it's like, dude, and anyone who goes and pays, they're paying him. Mm-hmm. They're not paying Quick Trip.
And they're getting more than what too, also, right?
Possibly. He's getting their card information so he can go and make purchases in fucking Germany or Switzerland for all he wants, motherfucker. Anti-shout to those cocksuckers. Go burn in hell.
Have you ever got your house broken into?
No.
I got my house broken into in 7th grade.
No shit.
And they took our man. I remember I cried because we had our PS3 and we would always play Call of Duty. This is what Call of Duty was it? World at War. World at War.
Okay.
We'd always play World at War or
If it's PS3, maybe Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2.
We'll play all of those. We'll play all of those, right?
Modern
Warfare 2 wasn't out yet.
Ooh, I love Modern Warfare 2.
That was a good one.
That was a great one.
I love that one where you're on the roof. But anyways,
we'll go back to that.
I fucking love that game. But I get home and my dad, one of them, my mom or dad picks me up from football practice and they tell us that our house got broken into.
Oh, so you weren't there for it?
No, we were all at school.
Oh, so no one was home.
No one was home.
Okay, well that's kind of better, if anything.
We just had a big TV and they took the PS3. And I remember when I got home, like, I was all into video games at the time. I was a little fat fuck. Like,
hey man, shout out to video games, baby. I
remember I just sat in the tub and I was just crying in the restroom. I was like, damn, they took my fucking PS3. But we ended up getting another one after that, and we were like more cautious with everything.
Oh yeah, better locks.
Yeah, but that shit sucks. Like scammers and people who do shit like that.
Yeah, like, fuck yourself. If you're scamming, you're stealing and shit. Yo, go get a job, asshole.
Yeah.
Go be respectful. Give a damn about yourself, you cocksucking bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My dad. Okay, check this game out. I used to do karate.
You used to be in karate?
I used to be in karate.
We got 10 minutes.
I got to a red belt. I didn't get the black. I said I want to stop at red because red was my favorite color.
What are the stages? What is first?
So it starts with white belt. That's obvious. And then it goes to yellow belt or gold, depending on who you have. Orange, then blue or purple. One of those. And then red. Or something like that.
So red's the stage before black, then?
No. It was red, and then it was brown, and then
There's a fuckload of belts then.
Yeah, there are, and there's even more than what my Karate World studio back in the day. Shout out to Dr. Lockhart, I love you, man. And Henri and Jacob, shout out to all y'all. And yeah, that's how they had it set up.
So what happened?
It was red, brown, second brown, black. So what was this about when I said karate? Oh, back in the day, I had like a graduation. I was getting a new belt. I think I was. Oh, and there was a green belt in there somewhere too. I think I was getting one of those belts. It was like green or blue. And my dad and my mom were there. They had a little thing. They had like pizza and shit on the side for us. So we're there celebrating, have a good time. All the while, downstairs, because it was an upstairs karate studio, outside, my dad had his big ass white Dodge Ram van. It looked fucked, like one of those painting kind of vans. Someone broke into the motherfucker. And they took everything he had in there. He had a badass Craftsman toolbox. They took that shit and everything. He had a bunch of power tools. And it was fucked up because they even closed the van and made it seem like nothing happened.
Oh, that's
so we didn't know that they robbed him until we got home.
Yeah.
Where's my shit for real? You know, hey, shout out to them, but shout out to them for at least closing the doors.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. I hope y'all got some use out of that, you little bitches. I hope y'all listening too and hear me call y'all little bitches too, by the way.
No, that shit always comes back. It might help you right then and there in the moment, but in the long run...
You know what? Maybe it was a good thing. You know, maybe... we talked about this, me and you actually. Because we're talking about like karma. When we were talking about karma, I remember I told you when I got into that car accident, I felt so bad because I hit that homie. And I tried to look for him afterwards, but I couldn't find him. And I just felt awful and it was weighing on me. And you were like, well, maybe you told me, you're like, maybe he deserved it. Like, maybe that was karma getting him back for something he did. And I was like, damn. So it made me think, like, now I'm not back on that
I think
time.
I remember talking to you about this.
You did tell me that.
I remember telling you how, what had happened? And I'm like, everything was meant to be.
It was that. I told you I hit that
like,
motherfucker.
I was like, what if, had you not hit him, he was gonna get hit by something else and die.
Or he was gonna go kill somebody.
So I was like,
shit,
little do you know that you kind of saved his life by fucking with him.
Right? Like, I like that mentality because it makes me feel less bad about what I did, honestly.
Yeah, that's how I was like, so, and I believe everything we're doing, like, we're meant to be here in this exact moment. Because later on, or whatever the fuck, like, everything's like a domino effect and everything, like, leads on to, like, I just think everything was meant to be. Like, for real. If I need a fart right now. So if I shart my pants, right?
You should have farted.
It's meant to be because the podcast is about to end, and that means, like, I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
True,
so if I shart it, it'll be like, all right, cool, fuck it. It was meant to be.
Well, I mean, you are sitting on your bed at the moment, so I don't think that'd be a fucking good thing. You have a nice little brown...
Have you ever sharted?
Ah, this bitch.
I sharted in my friend's car.
I have sharted. I was actually younger, so it's okay. You know, fuck it. I did shart. I sharted. What's up? Ain't you shit? No. I sharted. Yeah, I sharted once. It was embarrassing.
Yeah, it is embarrassing, but it's just like a human mistake. But it's fucking funny, though, because, like, when I sharted, it was the worst. It was like... You know, we're not going to talk about this. But I'm just let y'all know that I've sharted a couple times.
We'll talk about the sharding.
Yeah, I'll tell y'all.
I have a fucked up story about sharding.
I'll tell y'all my shart stories next time. Likewise.
Likewise.
And they're funny, man. They're fucking funny because we were dying, me and my homie. We were fucking like.
I have a fucked up. I have a fucked up sharding story that I was lying about for years.
What do you mean?
We're not gonna talk about it. That's some cliffhanger, Stallone cliffhanger for you motherfuckers.
We're gonna save it for you motherfuckers.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, but me and Nate are gonna hang this one up. Thank you for listening.
Word is bomb.
Check out the other episodes.
Please
like, comment, and subscribe.
And share.
I don't think there's a winner yet for the last episode. There's a $5 and $10 Cash App prize.
And if you're already subscribed and you comment, that don't count.
No. That's not true.
Oh.
If you comment, but you're somebody from outside of our circle, like nobody can win the cash prize that's in our circle that we chill with every day on the daily. But other than that, the money's up for those of y'all that are not Nate, Jody, Easy, Shadow, Sanchez,
Brian.
Easy, or Brian. So Jake
And Jake
and Ant-Man. So like those people, y'all can't win it just because of we're trying to get new listeners and stuff like that. So
y'all get one of those subscribers and maybe we'll scratch it back some other time.
yeah, I appreciate you guys. We'll holler at y'all next time.
Word is bond.